Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back today to the Glory Hunter Challenge, and today it is the Champions League quarter final. And this is quite a cool tie for me. I don't think I've played Dortmund yet in a live comp on Football Manager. I definitely have, but I don't think I've played them on a live comp in the Glory Hunter Challenge so far this year. And it's a classic from one of my favourite Champions League years ever, 2012-2013, when it was a Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid Dortmund Champions League semi-final, when Lewandowski absolutely dunked the fuck on Real Madrid. So hopefully we can do the same to them today. And we have a couple of ex-Dortmund players as well. Now, there has been no games since the last episode, though, so I don't have any results to show you, but I've got a lot of transfers to show you. And as you've seen by the title, I think I might have signed the best Wonderkid on the game. And we've gone through next gen and we've gone ham pretty much. As to start off, this is someone that I have just offered for. His scout report hasn't come through yet. Hopefully that comes through in the next couple of days, so then when we come back for the second leg, we have more people to show. But he is wanted, and he's a centre-back. He is 18 years of age, and I think he is fantastic. I think he is really, really good. So far, he's saying 5-star potential. He's 2.5-star, only 18. I think he's going to be absolutely superb. And then the people that are joining us, obviously I showed you the next Ronaldo, Holcio Lamelas, in 2 episodes ago, I do believe. We're then signing Marko Nikolic for 5 million. He's just a decent little striker, only 19. He's not got the greatest potential, but my thinking was that even if he gets to 3.5-star, for Real Madrid, that is very good. And £5 million, we'd be able to make more if we were to sell him. We then are signing Ali Jahic, who isn't the player I want to show off, but he is fantastic. An attacking midfielder / a winger. Can play on either side as well because he's really good for his both foot play. He's played 3 games in the Bundesliga this year. He's only 17 years old. £12.5 million for him. I'm paying 12 for him. I paid 5 for him, 4.7 for him, and 41 for this man. And this is who the title is focused on. Marvin Watiu. He is absolutely fantastic for only 18 years old. He's played in the Champions League. He's playing for Genk in the Europa League as well, which is fantastic, as Genk must have just got knocked out maybe. But he's got really good physicals, he's got good determination, good personality, got good work rate, he's got really good finishing, good technique. I think he is going to be absolutely fantastic. And when I've got 235 million and I've already spent 40 of that on him, so we did have like 290. I've spent 50 million on regens. I'm a bit addicted, but I just think like someone like Matthew Osa, having him, we're investing in the youth here at Madrid and it's going well. I think he is going to be absolutely fantastic. So we play in the Champions League quarters today, of course, and then we play against Levante in between, and I will bring you the highlights of that game depending on how long the games are. So the lineup then for today against Dortmund is as follows, as we've gone with Courtois in goal, a back 4 of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Saliba, Van der Ven and Camavinga, with a midfield 2 of Tchouaméni and Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo and Yeremy Pino start on the left and on the right, with Arda Güler in the 10, and then Erling Haaland leads the line for Real Madrid here today. Let's see if we could book our place in the Champions League semi-final. Okay then, here is the Dortmund lineup that we are facing here today as they go with a 5-2-2-1 formation. As they've gone with Coble in goal. A back three of Namandi Collins. I remember his winter wildcard on FIFA a couple of years ago. He was fantastic. Malik Chow and Wouter Ghost. With the wingbacks of Daniel Svensson and Omar El Hilali. With a midfield two of Waldemar Anton and Ulai. And then a front three of Lazar Samazic, one of my favourite players from last year, Pablo Torre and Frankelino. Leads the line for Dortmund. They shouldn't be a match for us, if we're being honest. But you never know. Hopefully we can get the win and get ourselves in to the semi. That's just confirmation then of the Dortmund lineup that we're facing. I don't actually know who we play in the semi. Probably should have looked at that. As Erling Haaland then, against his former side of course, gets Real Madrid underway for this Champions League quarter final. As I think we're playing Liverpool or PSG. Frankelino, he is decent. As Trent Alexander-Arnold then, with the corner. It's a good delivery and Erling Haaland, 5 minutes in, makes it 1-0. He scores against his former club. We saw him have so many good days with Dortmund. And he's having a fantastic season at Real Madrid now. A lovely delivery from Trent. And a fantastic header from Erling Haaland to put us 1-0 up. Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre is fantastic. Lazar Samazic is decent. Jude Bellingham now. Driving down the left-hand side. Finds Arda Güler. Who goes back to Camavinga. Into Bellingham. Playing against his former club as well. Into Haaland. And Erling Haaland. 15 minutes here in the Champions League quarter final, makes it 2-0 and gets his second of the game. Just an absolute joke of a goal scorer. It's a fantastic delivery from Camavinga. You see the spin on the ball and it's a fantastic header from Erling Haaland to make it Real Madrid 2, Dortmund 0. As this is obviously the repeat of the Champions League final 2 years ago in real life. As Frankelino finds Samazic, who goes for goal when it's just over from the ex-Udinese and Napoli man. As Liverpool find themselves 2-0 up against PSG as well. Malik Chow, obviously having a good year for Newcastle in real life. Always been a bit of a football manager guy. As Haaland intercepts and Jeremy Pino finds him. Erling Haaland cutting in and going back to Jeremy Pino. And Erling Haaland, the goal scorer of the first two, turns provider for the third as he gets an assist. And it's all Haaland and Jeremy Pino. It's a good ball down the line to Haaland initially and he sets it back to Pino. And it's a lovely finish into the bottom corner to make it Real Madrid 3. Borussia Dortmund 0. And I didn't think there'd be a match for us, but I'll be honest, I didn't expect to be beating them like we are. I'll be honest, but I'm glad that we are. As of course this is the home leg, so winning this would be fantastic. Winning it 3-0 and then not really necessarily having to worry about the second leg. A groin strain. I might bring Brahim Diaz on then just to preserve him. As we go into the break then at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 3. Borussia Dortmund 0. Dortmund yet to even have a shot on target. They have controlled possession though, which is interesting. As we are going to bring Rodrigo off for Brahim Diaz. As there is confirmation of that change. As I just want to preserve Rodrigo. I'd rather have Brahim Diaz play the second half here when we're 3-0 up than have Rodrigo miss the second leg. Because, or the semi maybe potentially as well if we do make his injury worse as goes which is ironic because I've just spoke about Rodrigo goes. Svensson finding Pablo Torre, the number 10 for Dortmund, cutting in on his right foot, and it falls to Lazar Samovic, but Courtois does well to deny the Serbian attacking midfielder. Can't believe Liverpool are 2-0 up. Who scored for Liverpool? Bradley Barcola and Florian Wirtz. Fair play. Respect. Torre with the delivery. Headed away by Tchouaméni. And Yeremy Pino can now break. Can he find that run of Haaland? He can. Haaland with a brilliant first touch. And he's through. And it's a good save from Gregor Kobel to deny Erling Haaland his hat-trick. Fantastic play from Yeremy Pino there, though. And it's a fantastic run from Haaland as well, causing Dortmund a world of troubles here. Which we, of course... Well, they expect it. They know all about how good Erling Haaland is. I call him Erling Haaland a lot, because I always say like Erling, and I accidentally say it weirdly. As anyway... We're going to leave Haaland on because he's on a hat-trick, of course. Carreras can come on. We'll bring Bellingham off for Valverde. We'll leave Arda Güler on because we don't really have anyone that can come on instead of him. We'll bring Tchouaméni. Okay, can't make... Fucking hell, who the fuck do I even have on the bench then? Right, well, we'll only make 3 subs then. Fair enough. There's Courtois. Rolls out to Van der Ven, who then finds Camavinga. Good ball down the line to Pino. Arda Güler with a good ball over the top to Diaz. Diaz finding Haaland. And Haaland with the dink. He makes it 4-0. And Erling Haaland, like I said before the video, before this game, sorry. I remember when Robert Lewandowski dunked on Dortmund. And Erling Haaland has done just that. Similarly, how Dortmund won 4-0. We are now winning 4-0. And Erling Haaland with the hat-trick in the quarter-final of the Champions League. As Liverpool find themselves 3-0 up as well. As we're into the final 10 or so minutes here. As this is very good. We now don't really need to worry about the second leg. Because we're through to the semi, which is brilliant. And it ends then here at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 4, Borussia Dortmund 0. Now, I will see you with the result and the highlights of the Levante game. And potentially some more transfers. Or I'll see you at the lineup screen. Depending on how time goes. I will record the clip. But if the video is too long. And I feel like we need to cut it down more. I'll see you at the lineup screen. So, I will see you there. Okay then. So, I was going to show you some business, but we actually haven't managed to do any business yet. The only business we tried to do was sign Thiago Tiberi, the Argentinian, who is for some reason Chinese as well, which is quite cool. I really like the faces because it gives a little bit of story as this guy's Argentinian, but he's also half Chinese. He might not be, but to us he is. But he has only recently gone to LAFC. So unfortunately we cannot sign him, but he looks fantastic. Which is cool. Playing under Son as well, which I like. So, the game in between, we picked up a 2-0 home win. Where Erling Haaland and Yeremy Pino got the goals. Erling Haaland, 4 goals in his last 2 games, which is absolutely fantastic from Erling. As we just wait for this to warm up, which takes so bloody long. As we know, Erling Haaland with the penalty, he steps up, and it's a lovely penalty into the bottom corner to make it Real Madrid 1, Levante 0. And then Arda Güler got yet another assist this season for a Yeremy Pino goal. As Yeremy Pino playing a 1-2 with Arda Güler. And that is a delicious finish into the bottom corner to make it Real Madrid 2, Levante 0. As by the way, we absolutely battered Levante here. They lost 2-0 and their goalkeeper was man of the match because we had 41 shots, 15 of which were on target. So their goalkeeper had a fantastic game there. So what does that mean for the league table? It is 16 points with Barcelona have 2 games in hand, sorry. So there's only 15 points available. I fear that we might not win the league on camera because this Bilbao game might be the next episode, because I don't know in which... Right, Barcelona have 7 games to go. So Barcelona can get 99 points, I believe. And we can get... So we need 15 more points. No, they can't get... No, sorry, no. Barcelona can get 89 points. Whereas... So we need 5 more points to win the league. Cool. That took me a while to figure out. But I'll keep looking. I'll make sure I look in advance just to make sure that it's all right. As I don't know why it keeps doing that and not showing me. As anyway then, our lineup today is as follows. As we go with Courtois in goal. A back 4 of Trent, Saliba, Van de Ven and Camavinga. With a midfield 2 of Tchouaméni and Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo and Yeremy Pino on the left and on the right. With Arda Güler in the 10. And Erling Haaland leads the line for us today. Hopefully we can have a repeat of the first leg performance and officially book our place in the Champions League semi-final. Okay then, the Dortmund lineup for this game is as follows. As they've gone with Gregor Kobel in goal. A back 3 of Namandi Collins, Goes and Kim Min Jae. With the wing-backs of Daniel Svensson and Omar El Halali. With a midfield 2 of Ulai and Anton. And then a front 3 of Lazar Samovic, Pablo Torre and Karim Adeyemi leads the line for Dortmund here today. We had a fantastic start in the first leg. Hopefully we can have a repeat again today. It's just confirmation then of the Dortmund and Real Madrid lineups here. As Karim Adeyemi then gets us underway for this Champions League quarter-final second leg. As we have a highlight immediately. Camavinga finding Bellingham. Camavinga with a lovely ball through to Haaland, who's through 30 seconds in. The flag has gone up, and VAR will check this. He looked on offside by a mile, but was it just a good run? It wasn't. Erling Haaland did make that run too early, and the flag has gone up. I mean, he is so far. I mean, to be fair, he's so far offside, but you could maybe show it when he's left his foot, not when it's halfway in the air. It's a good finish from Haaland, though, and a good sign of hopefully things to come. But of course, we did win 4-0 in the first leg, so as long as we don't lose 5-0, we're through to the Champions League semi-final. As Arda Güler then with the free kick for Real Madrid. Make a run down here. He's not going to shoot from there. I'd appreciate if you could take the free kick though, mate. Anytime today would be nice. He does. He finds Van de Ven. And Van de Ven. The flag hasn't gone up. So I don't know why the ref's blown his whistle here. But it will be a VAR check. And VAR will confirm the goal has been awarded. And Real Madrid take the lead. Arda Güler took about half an hour to actually take the free kick. But it's a fantastic delivery. And Van de Ven with a lovely finish. It's a proper striker's finish, that. As Trent finding Jude Bellingham, who finds Van der Ven into Jeremy Pino. Dispossessed though, but Saliba is there. And Trent finding Rodrigo. Finds Jude Bellingham on the volley. And Jude Bellingham, against his former club, swiftly after Van der Ven opened the scoring, makes it Real Madrid 2, Dortmund 0. 6-0 on aggregate. Dortmund have been absolutely annihilated. As Van der Ven up to 8 goals for the season now, which is unbelievable. Not sure why he's in such good goal scoring form this year, to be honest, but he is, and I will not complain. As Camavinga then finds Bellingham. Back to Camavinga. Bellingham finding Arda Güler into Erling Haaland, who plays the ball through to Rodrigo. Can Rodrigo find him again? He can! And Erling Haaland makes it 3-0. And Dortmund are being absolutely demolished here. Half an hour into this game, and Real Madrid already find themselves 3 goals to the good. As Rodrigo does really well. And it's a lovely finish from Erling Haaland to make it 3-0. Haaland now with 4 goals in the Champions League quarter-final. As PSG 1-0 up against Liverpool. Kvaratskhelia with the goal. As they did they did get a goal back in their game as well. So I believe it is now 3-2 on aggregate in the other quarter-final. As Pablo Torre finding Daniel Svensson, who then finds Pablo Torre again. Svensson back to Torre, who cuts in on his right foot, and it's just over the bar. In fact, Courtois did save that. It's a good save from Courtois there then. As we go into the half-time break then. Dortmund 0, Real Madrid 3. It is 7-0 on aggregate. Jesus Christ, we have battered them. Arda Güler trying to find Erling Haaland, but it's defended well by the Dortmund defender. Trent then with the corner for Real Madrid. Headed away, but only as far as Rodrigo. And Kobel is forced to make a decent save there. He then rolls. Oh, why are we seeing goal line technology? It obviously wasn't a goal. Don't you dare show me it there. Oh my god. Was that a goal? No fucking shit, Sherlock. I can't believe they showed that. That is hilarious. Namandi Collins then finds Ulai into Daniel Svensson. I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to bring Trent off for Savona. Yankuto out on this right hand side. Can he find someone? He finds Schmidt, who finds Inacio. And Inacio gets a goal back for Dortmund. They finally score. It only took them 150 minutes in this quarter-final tie to open the scoring for themselves. As Schmid finds Inacio. And it is a good finish into the top corner from Inacio. I have no idea who you are though, pal. I won't lie. As Liverpool, with a goal back in their game. They make it 4-2 now. Bradley Barcola scoring against his former side. As we are going to make some changes here. We'll bring Camavinga off for Carreras. We'll bring Tchouaméni off for Valverde. Jeremy Pino can make way for Franco Mastuano. And we'll bring... Oh, Bruno Fernandes still isn't back. Cool. We'll do that for now. Jude Bellingham then. Finding Savona into Rodrigo, who finds Erling Haaland. Looking for that run of Franco Mastuano, but it is intercepted. But Valverde does really well to intercept. Savona down the right-hand side for Real Madrid. Doing really well. Can he find someone in the middle? He finds Rodrigo, who makes it 4-1. And it is now 8-1 on aggregate. And Rodrigo, with a goal, with 2 assists already this game, gets himself a goal and gets himself on the score sheet. Fantastic play by Savona to find Rodrigo at the front post. And it's a lovely finish into the bottom corner to make it Real Madrid 4, Borussia Dortmund 1. As we are into the final 10 or so minutes then. Daniel Svensson with the corner for Dortmund. It's a decent delivery. Headed away, but only as far as Jan Couto. And it's just over the bar from Jan Couto there. As we're into the last couple of minutes now then. 3 minutes of injury time to go. Rodrigo absolutely ran this game. And it ends then. Real Madrid are through to the Champions League semi-final, winning 8-1 on aggregate. And I believe we will be facing Liverpool in the semi-final for the second year in a row, because obviously we did play against Liverpool and we do, a Barcelona-Arsenal. Oh my God, we could be against Barcelona in the Champions League final. That would be unreal. As okay then. In the next episode, we will be facing Barcelona in the Copa del Rey final, I'm pretty sure. So, I'll work it all out, but it will either be the game to win the league or the Copa del Rey final to win the Copa del Rey. Either way, we will be having a chance to lift another trophy in the Glory Hunter Challenge in tomorrow night's episode. So, if you don't want to miss that video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you are always notified when I upload a video. Don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. Link is in the description. And I'm actually going to go live on Twitch after I finish recording and editing this video, which of course will be probably 5 days ago for you when you watch this video. But if you want to watch the next live stream, then don't forget to give me a follow. Link is in the description. It is twitch.tv/added time. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for more Glory Hunter action. I'll see you there, and peace.